welcome back to Media Madness. Today we'll be looking at audience effects theories and regulatory bodies.
Audience effects theory, the hypodermic syringe theory. This school of theory believes that audiences are passive. Passive audiences take everything they see in.
Reception theory. This school of theory believes that audiences are active. Active audiences don't just passively take everything in, but can be often actively involved.
The content of Big John at Breakfast on Hallam FM can be considered to have both active and passive effects on its audience because of the content on the show.
The advertisements, which has been suggested by theorists such as Adorno, are media products that are considered to have an impact on the audience. Advertisements have always been considered to have strong effect on the audience.
However, audiences have the choice of what to take in or not, and this is considered the active audience theory. Theorists who have suggested this are Stuart Hall, 1980, with regards to his encoding/decoding model,
and older theorists such as the uses and gratifications from Dennis McHale, 1972.
With reference to Big John at Breakfast and the radio industry, key presenters are media personalities who might influence the audience.
This is known as the two-step flow theory. People will listen to the opinions of Big John as he becomes an opinion leader.
In terms of the passive theory, adverts that could be considered to have an impact and influence on the audience are big brands such as Subway and Cineworld, which are advertised on the Hallam FM clip that we have previously analysed.
Other adverts, however, that are not as well known is Burroughs, a local car dealership. Audiences may filter these and not be as influenced. This relates to the active theory.
The topics Big John discusses in the show are related to families, as the show was aired around Christmas time.
In this sense, he is an opinion leader and could act as an expert on or have a potential to influence people about where to shop, what to watch and which music they should listen to.
Janine Jones is represented on the show as the bubbly female that relates to the majority of the women in the audience.
Producer James is a conversation contributor. The variety of these personalities is needed so that the audience can listen to different opinions of people.
Regulatory bodies such as Ofcom and the ASA link to how fair representations of audience members, including gender, age, ethnicity or disability, are portrayed through broadcasting code and the BCAP codes.
PRS is a Performing Rights Society and relates to radio advertising production music license. The PRS gives radio stations unlimited access to members' production music.
This license applies to radio stations that make their own adverts and commercials, and radio stations that commission radio producers to make adverts specifically for them.
The license gives radio stations unlimited access to copyrighted music, and in return for an annual license fee, you can use as much production music in as many radio adverts as you like, and third-party producers to produce your adverts.
Music royalties on the radio is a usage-based payment made by one party who owns a license to another to the right of an ongoing use of a track. Therefore, the artist gets paid for each individual time the track is used on radio.
The PRS distribution policy outlines the method they use for making performing right. Hallam FM follow these regulatory bodies by ensuring all their content is suitable for a range of audience.
They are fully licensed and thoroughly stick to the ASA and Ofcom regulations as they are a family show.
That's all for now from Media Madness. Thank you for listening.